Hey, yo,
Yo!
what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Everyday Vibes with the Sunderkids.
Yo, dog. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, Brittany. I'm doing pretty good. I gotta say, my legs are sore from a big ass hike that I did.
Okay.
Finally got to the top of Mount Si,
Did you
which
now?
for a lot of people is just a normal hike.
Yeah.
Granted, I was wearing my 30-pound pack, slow
Oof.
as I go. You know,
Yeah.
2.5 hours up, about an hour 50 going back down. It was
How
snowing
long
at
did you
the
stay
top.
at the top?
15 minutes. It was snowing.
Yeah.
I ate an apple along
Yep.
with like 5 or 6 gray jays that just kept swooping in. What was crazy is though, I like the top part is all those rocks. Like that rock
Okay.
face you see along the interstate. That's
Yes.
kind of you get on along the backside of that. And
Okay.
then you can kind of walk through it and it connects to a different trail. But there was like a little like that path, a
Okay.
tiny alpine tree tree
Okay.
evergreen tree, but
Okay.
you know how they have all of those branches that come out straight and like all of these little branches, but
Okay.
these birds, because I was just in there because I was trying to cover from the freaking snow and the cold, and then I
Yeah.
just would eat a bite of the apple, knock
Yeah.
off a little bit, put it in my hand, and then I put it right next to my face because I was wearing I was wearing my glasses, so I had those off because I had to put a hat on, so I couldn't
Yeah.
see shit. So I'm gonna see these birds with my real ass eyes. Um, so a couple of them were timid and would like get here and then like fly off, but most of them just like got here, would eat it, and like look me straight in the eyes. Huh? I'm like,
That's
yeah, I'm
so
giving you
sick
food.
that they do that. They're just
Yeah,
so
but then they
chill.
like they take it and then they go right through all these branches. Like that's what I was talking about with the branches. There's so many like intertwined branches, and they would wheel their way through it. It was crazy. Like you know, wings in and wings out, wings in, wings out. But like through all of these
Yeah.
things, and they have little nooks and hiding places. So
Like darty.
yeah, that's why whenever those gray mountain jays
Yeah.
they come get your food, they usually don't like grab one piece and then go off and eat it all by itself unless it's a small piece. They'll put bigger, larger pieces in their own hiding spaces.
Damn.
Yeah,
They're
it's pretty
smart.
cool. They're pretty smart.
Gray Jays.
Gray jays.
Sick.
Yeah, same ones that we see, you know.
Yes, yes, when we were
Yeah, but
temperate.
they can get aggressive if you have food and you don't offer anything, you know? They'll
Really?
they'll come swoop at you. Oh yeah,
Okay.
I've watched like 3 or
You need to
4
give an offering?
swoop at this little Asian girl. At the top there wasn't anything, it wasn't too bad at this top. So, but I have seen those things attack if you do not pay your dues. I call them little mountain
Oh,
trolls. Like you got to pay the trolls. You know,
okay.
it's the troll toll.
Yeah, a gray jay is a troll in disguise.
Basically, yeah. Well,
Oh.
as we know that, yeah, yes, the Master Grey Jays,
Oh, Master Gray Jay, Master Gray
Master
Jay.
Grey Jay.
Wow, that's
So yeah,
incredible.
but yeah,
Sick.
my legs are hurting on my
Yeah,
left.
what's the
Yeah,
elevation gain? What was the mileage?
it is 7.9 miles
Oof.
and 3,395 feet. So
Fuck.
not the
Damn.
highest that I've done, but
Yeah.
still that's the hefty ones.
And what do you have to get up to? Like, what's base camp right near?
I think it's at 10,000 feet, and then you start at 5,000. So it's a 5,000 gain
Oof.
for both base camp and then to the top. But then you just hike the whole way down.
Yeah, but that's a lot of elevation gain.
That's a lot of elevation gain at high elevation. That's the hardest
Yes.
part
See,
is the
that's what
lack
I
of
did with
oxygen
Katie
at
and
the
Durango.
5,000. Mhm,
I
mhm,
was
mhm.
fucking dying. I mean, I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, like where is my air? And I
yeah,
had to really think and calm down my heart
yeah,
rate and do
mhm.
my breathing, like methodically breathe through
Oh,
it
yeah.
all. And
Yeah,
yeah,
because
and
because a
that I
lot of
think
these
we only
hikes, I'm
had to like,
starting at base. That's why I
yeah,
gotta get out there. once the
Yeah.
season opens up and
Yeah.
test run this a couple more times because it is
Yes.
that high elevation starting at
Yes.
that does the thing. If I go to North Cascades and stuff, you start getting to a little bit higher elevation for some of those
Yeah.
hikes, but then it's a 2-hour drive just to get there, and
Yeah,
then you
it's
have
like a
to do the
lot.
hike. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta
I don't
put
have a
in
good
those
staging ground up
stadium
north.
stairs, though. You just
Yeah,
gotta
for
start
sure, for sure.
fucking calf, calf,
I
calf, calf.
like the 2 other times that I've attempted it this year.
Yeah.
The first time, it was just ice the whole time. I was wearing the
Oof,
crampons,
yikes.
but both of them I had time constraints. So I was like, okay, I'll go up
Yeah.
for a certain X amount of time,
Yep.
see where I get. And so I had thought I was at pretty close to the top on that first run because the
Okay.
second one was not nearly as high.
Okay.
Um, but no, there was
Nee.
there was about a half a mile or like
Damn.
3/4 left in that hike, and I was already thinking, "Oh damn, this
Yeah.
was already big." But
Yeah.
yeah, and then there's you know,
'Cause
but
sterols will just
people
freaking murder ya.
there was a dude running up and down it like trail running,
Yeah.
and then there's people. Most of the people don't have any packs, and they're just either carrying a water bottle or just doing nothing, which is
That's
wild to me because it
so
is 8 miles and they're just like walking. I go, yeah, yeah, yeah. But like without poles
oh,
or
yeah,
anything, and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
3,395
Yeah,
feet. Like, come
you're
on,
going
guys,
steep,
use
dog.
your poles. Like, I will tell anybody, well, I don't actually tell people this, but I think it very loudly. You are an idiot for not using
Yeah,
poles on hikes, just
yeah.
any hike.
Oh,
At
they
any
saved me at
age, you
Minotaur. I mean,
should.
I was falling backwards,
You
like,
fall backwards,
legit
like
hike. It's
this time it
so
was wet and I slipped on a thing, like a little patch.
yeah,
Like one of the few times I'm passing somebody going the way up, she freaks out. And I just plan my thing. We're good.
yeah. We're
But
good.
luckily, because yeah, I have a big pack. I can slide on right down.
Oh, yeah.
No, thank you. No,
Nope,
thank you. I
nope.
will always have
Yeah.
my
Poles are
hiking poles.
so useful.
So
Katie
important.
needs
So
poles.
important.
She does not
And
have
then
poles.
Katie, get your shit together. Get some fucking
Swags.
poles.
Get some
Katie
fucking
Swags,
poles.
what the fuck? That is dangerous, neglectful, and downright stupid. No,
Oh,
bad.
poor Katie. She
Wear,
needs poles,
use
though.
your poles. Use
She
your
needs
poles.
to buy some poles, yeah.
Like I used to only just do the one, and one is fine. One's great. At least
One's
you have
yeah.
something. And if you don't need it, you can always put it in your back.
Yes,
But
very
like,
true.
if you're going down, use it.
Yeah, going down on
It
the
is
knees,
so much safer.
very useful, and
And
yeah,
what I found is
safer.
using both of them on the way
Yeah,
up, even without using a pack, just engages all parts of your
yes,
body
and I think it
versus
just
just the
balances
legs.
because I feel like if you
Balance.
do, like, one side pull it, it's
You it's
fine, and
if
but
you
you
think
have
of
to, like,
it,
remember to switch off which side you're on,
it
like, the
is
outer
it's
edge
literally
of, you
just a
know?
a handle for a stair that walks up with you, you know?
And, like, something to do my hands go numb when they're, like, down by my side, like, it's just,
Yeah,
like, too much blood, you know, and I need to be, like, pumping hands up, and
yeah.
that's, like, automatic. Plus, ours are another cork, so
Well,
they
yeah.
absorb that sweat, which is nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
like a
So
comfort tool at this point, you know?
yeah, so I rock the 2
Good for
no matter
you.
what.
Rock those
And
dose.
people will like, "Oh, I don't need it." It's like, "No, you do." If
Yeah.
you are going down a
Everybody needs
stiff
it.
place, you need hiking poles.
Yep.
I'll say it again. You are stupid if you
Save
do
it
not have
blunt.
your hiking poles. Oh, man.
You dumb. Get
You
some
dumb
poles.
dingoes. Yeah.
Yeah, dumb dingoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll save your life sometimes,
They will literally save
legitimately,
your life. And then,
and,
if you
like, help
ever
you
come
if you have a
across a
bear.
bear,
Oh, what'd you think about
would
that?
you who would have thunk about a freaking bear?
A freaking bear. Now we
At
always think about
least
the bears, the bears, the
putting it
bears, the bear, bear,
sideways
bear.
so the like the mouth goes over that, like
Then it turns into, like, you're like, Avatar:
yeah,
Last
yeah.
Airbender, let's fucking go,
Oh, I was thinking
you
Darth
know?
Maul double lightsaber.
Well, that's yeah. You start whipping around. But it is a self-defense, it's a survival technique,
Yeah.
you know, and it's got that point at the end, like, you could do a
Yep.
lot with
Yep.
that, so
Yep.
you know, you break
Pumas
open food.
beware. I have my hiking poles.
There you go. Fucking tell them. A
Yeah.
puma.
A
Puma.
puma. A puma.
A
Yeah.
puma. Well,
Even
my weekend
shelter.
was not that exciting. When did you do
Well,
this? What day did you do this?
I did that Saturday.
Saturday, Saturday,
One of my
Saturday.
few
Oh,
days off. Yes, it was
nice.
nice.
I do not have Saturdays off, and Saturday was kind of my living hell at the shop.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. It was like, oh, well, first of all, okay, so let me back up. I was
Back up.
still not feeling well. On Thursday night, I went to Bungee Fitness. I was so
Bungee fitness.
pumped, and it was
Bungee
glow
fitness.
night, okay? And so I hadn't gone since like
Flowing
November,
in
late
bungees.
November.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like black light, there's like all this shit. And so I'm jazzed about it. I'm like pumped. And so I go and
You
I'm
go.
going alone. Like, why not? I don't care.
Why not?
And
It's a fitness class.
it's a fitness class, and you're
You go along.
literally you in one spot. Like, you don't talk to
Yeah.
anybody. You're, like, hooked
Yeah.
in.
Aren't you
You
on
have
a
to pass
trampoline
around.
with the
No, no,
bungees
no,
and
no. It
like
was like, no, no, no. I'm, like, hooked in from the
just
ceiling with,
oh
like,
okay.
bungee bungees,
Yeah,
and I'm, like, in a big diaper, right? And so it's
yeah.
around your waist and around each individual leg. So, like, you see your gut just, like, right in front of you. It's just staring at you in the face. It's great. Super fun position to be
It
in.
is
But the
great.
black lights are down, so, like,
Okay.
sweet. And so it's a bungee boot camp. So you have had to take in bungee basics, which I had
Okay.
in
Yes.
November when they first opened. And I was like, "Oh, this is lit. Like, I'm into this. I
Uh-huh.
can
Uh-huh.
absolutely." Like, I was one of the few that really like trusted the bungee. Like, it'll save me. I have no fear.
Yeah.
Which keeps you in formation, right? Like, it keeps your body, if you can like plank it and just, trust that you can have abs that pull you back up, down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, sick, this is for me. So I'm like, okay, I can do bungee boot camp, and I'm gonna
Bungee boot
totally
camp.
do, the glow party. Great.
Yay,
So
glow party.
everyone was like, wow, that was way more intense than bungee like boot camp usually is. And I go hard. Like, when I'm gonna do
You
a
go hard.
workout,
Yeah.
I give it my all.
Naturally.
And that's music. Anytime it's to music, I'm gonna give like my 500%, and I'm gonna be warm out, but I'm like into this,
You're
right?
dancing with bungee cords.
I'm
Like
dancing, and but like, what is better than that? And
you got
so,
music
and like,
cords and bungee cords. They go so
you
well
go
together.
harmony.
Harmony.
And you do the like, you fly, right? So you like go like buck into
Bonk,
like a bounce back, and then
bonk,
you run and you jump,
bonk.
and then you come back down, push back, and then you jump again, and then you like switch sides and go to the other side. And so you're like flying, right? And so you're
Yeah,
doing all
yeah.
these things, and then you're going back to the middle. Then you do squats, and then it's like, okay, burpees. So you go squat, and then you straight up like Spy Kids, like over top.
Oh,
Um,
fun. Yeah,
like you're
Ocean's
like
Mission
like, oh,
Impossible.
yeah. Because you're going like squat to like burp, like push
Yeah,
up,
yeah, yeah.
but you're not pushing up. You're just like split, and then back to squat and up, right?
Okay.
And so this like middle band that's like on your rib cage, you're like, keep that pretty loose because your rib cage expands, right? So sweet, awesome. I left it loose. And like, I'm moving and grooving. I'm like shifting
Yeah.
and making myself like move, right? Um, well, no, you bitch
No.
went way too hard in the paint. I think
Ooh, Brittany went
I
hard in the paint.
I crushed myself. And like, first off, after that, I went to the Gabby Goat to meet up with some girlies from work,
Oh, the Gabby
and
goat. Of
at the
course.
Gabby Goat,
Yeah.
down the street.
Ah!
Don't, ow. That hurt. I can't laugh that deep. That hurt. Oh man. So yeah, so I go out to the Gabby Go, and then I go home, and life is good. I am like riding a high. Like, I'm coming off of a workout. I feel good. And you only get water every 2 songs because you have to pass it around on a wheelie cart, right? So
Oh
you know how
gosh.
much water I
Because you
drink.
can't.
I just am like, and it's hot in there. There's not
Oh
like a
gosh.
fan ventilation. So I am warm. I'm jumping. I'm like, really at the end, I'm like, you need to breathe. Like, you need to circulate your breathing, Brittany, right? So I just chug water after class. We're all good. I'm fine. And I wake up at like 3:34 in the morning.
Oh, no.
And I have this horrid headache, and I'm like, "Oh, no." Then I'm, like, chilling and, like, cold sweats, and then my throat
Yep.
starts to close. I'm like, "Fuck," and I just puke. I run to the bathroom, I puke, and I'm like, "The hell?" And when I go to get up, my rib on my right side is like, "Fuck you." And I am in so much pain, and I feel like my rib is, like, cutting
Gosh,
into my lung
no.
and then cutting into my stomach, and it's just, like, this whole big wad of, like, what the fuck happened to
What
my
the fuck happened to your
body?
body?
I
Holy
mean, it was
shit,
in, like,
no.
whoa. So I get to, like I had to take a shower, Matthew, like, I could not, like,
And this is at,
pull
like,
my
4 AM,
body to
right?
this is at, like,
Because like,
4 AM,
because
and
you're
I'm like, "I
yakking.
need some, like, ice on the
Oh
back of my
god.
neck. I need a warm shower." Like, I'm shaking, and,
Yeah.
like, my body hurts, and I'm like, "What the fuck?
What the
Like,
fuck?
what did I do?" And so then I go back to bed barely, I'm, like, trying to, and,
Yeah,
I can barely sleep on my side. I'm, like, in so much pain, and, like, shaky, yeah, cold, but hot, all the emotions. So
Oh
then I
gosh.
get up, and I'm like, "I'm not working out. I feel like death." And I take another shower, and I'm like, "Okay, I can do this." And I go to work, 7 AM shift to pour, slinging espresso shots.
Slinging
And I'm,
espressos.
like, trying to bend over to get milk. I pulled 2 gallons of milk up, and I'm like, "Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die." Like, all that weight, just, like,
Yeah.
into your ribs. All everything's in your ribs. Everything. Holy shit. So, anyways, I had to leave work a little early. I was like, my body was
Yeah.
not. So this was Friday. So then Saturday, I wake up again 4 a.m. I had taken like a
Again?
whole evening. I took a whole bath with Epsom salts. Like I was like, this is great. Like, you got this. 4 ibuprofen before bed, passed out at
Yeah.
8:30, woke up at 4, felt nauseous, horrid headache still, like, cannot kick this, and I'm just, like, dying slowly. So then I go to work on Saturday feeling this way, waddling around, and the internet is not working. And so credit
Hmm.
card payments are not going through, and
Oh, no.
tickets start to not print. So it's like,
Ugh.
we don't know what's coming in
Stress.
online. What stress. And then like our water heater had like gone out the day before. And so brewing coffee was like impossible. We had to brew on like a side little thingy. So we're only offering 2 types of coffee out of the 5 that we usually have. And I'm like, "Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I'm gonna
I
lose it."
physically
I'm, like,
cannot
texting
take this.
Emily, like,
Oh
"I'm gonna
god.
lose it." Like, everything in me is like, "Just
Yeah.
survive.
It's
Just
so
survive."
hard to
It's
think actual thoughts
oh,
and
in
process
pain.
things while in pain.
Oh,
Like,
yes, and
for
it's like,
those
I
that are,
can't
like,
cough,
suffer
I
with
can't
chronic
laugh.
pain, like, oh my gosh,
Oh, my
like,
heart
because
goes
the
out
few
to you.
times that I have experienced that,
Yes.
hell no, I can't even think,
No.
it just overpowers that
Yes.
part of your brain.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then people are trying to talk to you, and people have a high expectation now of who I am. I'm very consistently me.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, 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 yeah.
and then if
Oh,
I'm not
I
me,
have that problem too, because it's
it's
like, "Oh, Matthew's not
questionable.
smiling.
Yeah,
What's
like,
wrong?"
"What's
I'm
wrong?"
like,
And I'm
"That's
like, "Get
just."
off my dick. I don't wanna talk. I see that you understand and you can read me, and that's
Yeah,
great,
yeah, yeah. So
but back the
yes,
fuck
you are
up."
right. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
You're trying to talk to me and I'm in pain. Shut the fuck up. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, and then, like, I mean, it's just, like, retry on credit cards, and then it's like, "Do you have any cash?" And of course you don't.
Nobody's got
And
cash.
so, like, one guy I felt so bad. I'm like, "I am so sorry." And then it's like, "Well, maybe I'll get him a gift card." Well, then that's not going through. And I'm like, "Oh my god. It's okay.
Systems.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay." And then I'm like, "Can we turn things off online?" Because like, I tried to make tea, and it was ass. It just, like, didn't work with that other, like, coffee pot. We were trying to brew it through the coffee pot. So then I'm downstairs making witch's brew, just, like, full thing
Yeah.
to
Yep.
make tea. I'm like, "Okay, we're going old school." Just, like, all these things that needed to happen for us to even, like, catch up in the day, and then I'm having this headache and nausea and pain this entire time.
Yeah.
And, a headache is just my worst nightmare. It is I
It's
I
so bad.
just cannot get it all
And
together.
luckily, it's not a regular occurrence. Like, you
No,
don't have chronic
thankfully, no.
migraines,
It's usually
knock
like,
on
okay, if
woods,
I
praise
have a
be to the high
headache,
gods, like,
like, hydrate, hydrate,
ibuprofen and
hydrate.
water, water, water,
Water. If
water,
I'm
water,
having
water,
water,
water.
I'm
That's
good in
all you
20
freaking
minutes.
need.
And this was not, I mean, I
This was
drank
consistent.
so much water. And
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, holy
Sometimes when
shit.
I get, like, super sunburnt, even though I'm
Yes.
drinking all of the waters,
Just drains you.
it drains ya.
You like won't
Oh god.
absorb or something. Yeah. So it was everything. And I am still to this day, it is Tuesday evening and my rib fucking hurts. And it's actually the pain has moved up. It's tightened in my neck and in my
Okay.
upper back. And
Yeah.
like moving my
You
neck
gotta
side to side is hard. So I have been in my yoga headstand. I have been
yeah.
doing lots of yoga. Oh, see, I need that.
Oh,
And here's the best part. I am
what's the
going to
best part?
babysit. I'm going down to see Archer and Willow and Clover next week. Len Man's gonna be out of town, and she asked if I
Yeah.
could help out. And she's like, "I'll get you a chiropractor appointment." I'm
So
like,
something of vital
"Yes,
importance, Brittany.
yes,
Lift with your legs.
I do."
I know you do, but it was very funny one time when I went down and helped babysit. Cat was leaning down, picked up baby Willow, and then was like, "Oh man, my back's hurting." I was like, "Well, of course your back hurts. You're
Yeah,
lifting all wrong. You didn't lift with your legs. You're
yeah,
constantly lifting like a 40-pound kid with
yeah,
your back." And
overbearingly,
then
yeah.
Cat and Lenny both started laughing, and I'm like, "What's like?" Are you just laughing because I'm right? And he's like, no, we're laughing because Lenny keeps telling me that all the time, but I just don't listen to him. You said the exact same thing. Lift the kids with your legs,
Lift the kids
like,
with your legs.
no, lift up with your back, like you're gonna have bad back issues.
Yeah.
And if you do decide to lift with your back, do some lower back exercises, which the ab wheel is a
Yes.
fantastic thing for helping
Which I do. I
fix
do
your
all
lower
these
back.
things. Bunger
Yes, yes,
Fitness
yes.
fucked me up. I wish I've been putting
That's
on like,
that's
oh,
that like goes from your ribs all the way to your upper back. That is a
oh,
different sort of stress. But I'm just saying for the future when you go visit,
yes. Yes, I will
don't
be
make it
lifting with
worse.
my legs.
Don't make it
Yes,
worse.
thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
but I'm gonna go get a chiro appointment, which is fire.
Nice.
But yeah, I am just living in this pain and it sucks. And then
Wallowing in it.
it's awful. And then I'll like forget I have it and then I'll like turn suddenly and I'm like
Oh.
or like if I cough or like laugh, yeah, it's like in my back of the rib, back right rib,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it like has teeth. I do
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I just
yeah. Just
dislocated
a
something. It's just like damn. So,
nice old kidney pump.
that's what I'm dealing with. That's been pretty freaking fun. Oh, but since I've been home kind of vibing,
Yeah.
um, I made food.
You
Dallas
made
sent
food?
me I'd made food.
Food.
Dallas sent me a recipe
Bueno.
for herby cabbage in Parmesan
Herby
broth.
cabbage in Parmesan broth.
Yeah, it's like a
Now,
roasted cabbage mixed with a parsley, lemon, garlic, white wine vinegar mixture, and then poured over top is this Parmesan broth. And you make this
how do you
broth,
make the broth of Parmesan?
you put rinds of Parmesan in it.
Oh,
Yeah, with like
I guess
Parmesan
that would
goes in
be
there.
a
It kind of
Parmesan
soaks
carcass.
up. Yeah, kinda, yeah, it's like
I
a
was
dried
like,
out.
I'm just
And
thinking
like
broth carcasses, like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
chicken
yeah,
carcass. Throw
yeah.
that in there,
And it was
broth.
like I
Take it. Yeah,
caramelized a lemon, and then I caramelized some, shallots and garlic, and then
shallot.
added the rind of the Parmesan, oregano, fresh oregano, bay leaf, and,
Mm,
thyme,
mm, mm,
and then
mm.
water, and you cook it down for, like, 75 to 90 minutes.
Oh,
Ow!
ah,
Yeah, sorry.
uh,
Oh, it's awful. So I made that, and you like pour it over the cabbage and parsley mixture, and then you like grate Parmesan on top. It was absolutely delectable. And then, I made runzas last week. I made
You mean
freaking runzas, and they
runzas.
were fire, and I've eaten them
Yeah.
all. And you have like 3 a meal, maybe 4. They're like little guys.
The little guys.
And they're little guys. And so
And
I
they're
had
so
some of
freaking
those
good.
bread rolls left over, and I was like,
Oh.
"What can I do with that?" So I made a little like monkey bread.
A little monkey bread
A little
with the
monkey bread.
leftovers. Okay.
Yeah, so, like, I rose the dough, and then I
Yeah.
cut it into fourths, and then I dipped them each in butter, rolled them in cinnamon sugar, put them all in a dish together, and
And
then
then
put a little thing over top and baked them. And pretty good. Not
pretty
the
good.
best, but, like, I used up the
It was
other
bread
fed the
with
kids.
sugar.
Yeah,
So,
I
hey,
mean,
that fulfills
people
all of
will
the
eat
things that
it,
I
you
need.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yes.
So, if I'm when I, like, turn and laugh and cough at the same time, it really fucking sucks. But but yeah, so I've been, like, in-house not wanting to do much because I'm in pain, obviously. So I've baked, I've cooked, and then
And
I have
then,
a fundraiser to go to next weekend, and it's
yeah,
neon cowboy themed or like rhinestone
neon
cowboy type deal.
cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
So I bought a hat at Hobby Lobby, and I
Oh, look at
started
that.
to embroider around it.
Oh, look at that.
It's pretty freaking fire.
That's
It's like
looking
an
good.
$8 like felt hat. It's pretty sick,
That's
honestly. I
pretty
really
sick.
like it.
And so you were telling me about the thread. What's up with the thread that you're using?
So the thread I'm using is all color changing thread, and I think I'm gonna
Color
mix it up.
changing thread.
But yeah, so it's going from like, I've used 4 different threads so far, but the first one's like a blue, purple, red, and then there's like a yellow, light pink, purple, and then like a light seafoam green, pink, orange vibe, and then there's like a purple, red, yellow. So I've got like an orange one more to go. And then, so I'm going to do all circles in colors. And then I'm going
Nice.
to do a whole zigzag in white
Okay.
over top of it.
Nothing coming up
I
the
don't know if I will do
the
the top
sides
black. Maybe on the back edge, like a
or
leaf.
something on the top, like a leaf on the top.
Oh, that might be sick. I
Just
thought
the
about
tippy
doing a
top or around
twirly of a
yeah.
white. Just like a light round twirl all the way up. But I don't know. Like I don't want it to be too busy, but at the same like fuck yeah, I get busy. But
Yeah.
I like the style of this hat. I can't believe I got this at Hobby Lobby for $8.
That's crazy. That's is it actually felt then?
It's like paper
Like, oh
felt.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
shitty
That
felt,
shitty
but
felt.
yeah, it's not like
$8 worth.
good.
Hey, that'll
It's
work.
like not bad at all. Like it's got strings in the back that you can
Yeah.
tighten,
Yeah, yeah,
this.
yeah.
It's not like a bad hat whatsoever. I kind of really fuck with it. I really
Uh-huh.
like how it's already turning out, especially because it's gonna kind of sit up like that, so
You
you
should
see
go to
this
that
brim.
whole thing with the headphones too and just like you're doing right now. It looks great.
Yeah, hi ho, we're off here we
Rawhide!
go. Rawhide. I think I'm
Pull
gonna
them out.
switch
Ride
my
them in. Ride them in. Pull them out. Pull them out. Ride them in.
rawhide.
Rawhide. Yeehaw!
Yeah, pretty sick.
That's pretty good. I like it.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been doing some shit around
You've
these
been doing some
parts.
shit. Well, I
Yeah.
actually got a new order for patches coming my way this week,
Oh, do you know?
which is very exciting. Yes. So the Gizzy Gator, where it playing the piano.
Yeah.
It is a classic design, originally from their Quarters, the River
Okay.
music video. Because it's the river down, 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 the river.
Down,
Pretty sure it's that.
down,
It's either that or
down,
fishing for fishies, because they were going down that raft in the
going
river, and then they're all playing
down.
instruments. I'm gonna have to double
Fishing
check that
for
because I feel
fishing.
like I should be accurate about that.
You better be
Um,
accurate. Some Giz fans gonna eat you
however,
alive.
However, there is
However,
none of these patches of that specific Gizzy Gator. There's a couple shirts, a couple people that make shirts with that design.
okay,
But I was able
not a
to
patch.
soup it up and make it a little bit nicer and then put KGLW along the face of the piano, which is pretty freaking sweet. So I'm very excited. Those should be coming in next week, and they'll
Oh
have them up
yeah.
on Etsy, and I'll post on the King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard ship posting group on
There you go.
Facebook.
There you go. There you go.
Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh,
Uh-huh.
uh-huh,
Uh-huh.
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 And that was
Productive.
the yeah. So I mean, I still have a whole yard of pockets
Yeah.
that I have not finished processing, and that I don't have any pictures of, and I don't have
Oh,
up on YouTube or
oh,
up on Etsy.
let's see.
The best ones, the semi-controversial ones, are the
Mm.
Bicycle Day celebration ones, and so I have to have those up here soon because
Yeah.
Bicycle Day is right around the corner. That is
Yeah.
April
For
19th, for those who don't know.
19.
In 1943, Albert Hofmann, the Swiss chemist, first synthesized LSD in
Yes.
Switzerland, and then went on a little bike ride after he accidentally got some of it on his skin and had the first acid trip.
And
And we
like
commemorate
probably
that
one of the biggest.
experience.
He had like
Well,
a mega acid trip. Like it was like a lot of dosage, wasn't it?
yeah, because
Like accidentally, it's the
well,
first time.
yeah, you don't, yeah, because you get a
No
whole
idea.
drop on your finger, and then it
Yeah.
like rubs in. You're like, oh gosh, when it's really micrograms,
Yeah.
very micrograms, 100
Poor guy,
per
but
dose
loved his life.
of yeah. Had a great time, and like
Yeah,
some of his, like, I still need to read his memoirs, but
that'd be
um
sick. Very interesting.
like he was super excited about the possibilities of what this would mean for both psychology, therapeutics, pharmaceuticals. Like, it was a whole new thing, but then that all got shut down in the 70s.
Yeah.
But now,
That was 1943 invented.
1943 was the first
Okay.
synthesizing.
Shut down war on drugs in the 70s.
Yeah, to shut down the hippies and crack down on black
Yeah.
people. That was the Nixon administration.
Mhm. Yikes.
Yeah. And then ramped up under Reagan. Like everything, like everything kind of evil.
Oh,
Ramped up under Reagan.
yikes.
But you gotta fight the commies.
Commies.
And hippies are commies, I guess.
What a time.
Yeah.
What a time.
History.
Now we have
that kind of-
2024 going into election season, and I'm living in Effingham, Illinois. God help me.
God help you. Jeez, that's too bad.
I think my
It's gonna be a
130
full,
cross will be helping me out.
Yeah. What I don't understand is the evangelical push and the marriage between evangelical Christians and Trump. Like, he is the most opposite in terms of morality and character
Yeah.
from the things that I know to be true about Christianity.
Mhm.
Like, this guy got his money by putting strip clubs in casinos. He is a pathological adulterer, liar, all sorts of things on a moral human person basis.
Yes.
Like, I don't see how you could support that morality and
Yes.
still think he's like a second coming of Jesus.
Yeah.
What the actual fuck?
Like
Do
horrid
you not
character.
read what Jesus did and then compare that with Trump?
Yeah.
The more apt comparison, which I hate making this comparison, is the rise of Hitler in terms of the fall of a democracy and a rise of a fascist leader. I am just very thankful that Trump is not 50.
Yeah.
If he was young and vital,
We'd have a lot more
we
time
would
on
have
our
a
hands.
Julius Caesar, Hitler, horrible Stalin, Mao Zedong type situation, which
Saying
we
some
do.
buzzwords.
But luckily, he is not.
Yeah.
He is old. We're a point
The
that
fact that
naturally
they're both that
that
fucking
old.
Like,
why are we getting 80-year-olds?
like
Like,
everyone
they
in
should not.
society that's 80 is like literally like on a deceasing schedule.
They
Like
live.
everyone is like
We
decaying,
like
and we
a
don't
lot
give
of them
any
live in homes and they
responsibility.
need constant nursing care.
Yet we
how
give all
are
the
like,
power to
oh,
these
just a
old
select
people.
people, the ones that have money, then somehow like don't need hospice care? Like, come on.
Don't lose their
Like,
memory, don't lose their health. Like, they're not gods.
the glorious constitution of this
Not
here
Kim
United
Jong-un.
States says you have to be 35 or older to become president. You have to be a natural born citizen, 35. Those are the two prereqs.
Yeah, there's no age cap, is there?
And Kennedy was the youngest one that we've had at like 42
There's
or
like
something like that.
40, yeah. Yeah, you're
Which
right.
great. Hell yeah.
That's a
Someone that has
perfect
to
age.
live with the consequences of their action, that has to
Yeah.
live with 40 years of their decisions. That is what I
Yeah.
want to see. And like, oh my gosh. Like,
Ugh.
I'm not a fan of this like election cycle. It's as bad as
Yeah,
the one before, and also horrible as the one before that. Like,
yeah.
come on,
They've
guys.
all been bad. We just have
Like,
not
can
had
we
any
just pick
candidates.
better candidates? Like, it should have been Bernie. Should have been Bernie.
Yeah, RIP.
Like, he was fucked by the DNC. Like, I
Yeah.
have
That's the
qualms
thing is no
against the
one's picking
Democrats
those
and
people. Like, the
qualms.
DNC is not gonna pick. I don't know what. I don't know. Everyone's fucked up.
Here's the thing, Brittany.
What's the
They're
thing?
not the ones that's supposed to be picking. Yet they
Correct.
are. We live here in a Republican democracy,
Correct.
and our votes are supposed to count. But even in our primary process, it tends to be um, very rigged on both sides. I hate having to say that, but like, it fucking is. Uno.
Oh, I
You
heard a
okay?
crack in my back.
Oh boy.
I actually think I might have shifted a rib back into place, maybe.
Maybe. That
Maybe, maybe
reminds
not.
me of like
Anyways,
the
sorry.
Incredibles when he's Mr. Incredible's fighting that giant robot and he's got him by the hands and the feet and then he's like stretching them apart and then it's back crack. He's like, oh yeah.
Yes.
And then he's like, yeah. Then he starts winning. And it's like, hey, I get it. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you just need that one crack.
Oof.
It's
Yeah, I
shifted.
think that happens with, like, Morticia Addams too, and they stretch her, and she's like, "Ooh, oh."
Mm,
Like, "That feels
mm,
nice." Oh, but
mm.
that was quite the sneeze to back puncture.
Quite the sneezer.
Anyways,
Quite the
sorry
schnozzle.
to, like, get you off your soapbox of politics. I fucking hate that shit, but either
Yeah.
way, it just sucks, man. It
I
really
tried to not consume, but like things seep in
don't.
and I hate it.
But then I
But
feel like I should
speaking
be more
of the federal
self-aware, you know?
government, Brittany,
Mm,
this year, have you paid your taxes? Have you filed your tax return?
I have, and it's awful.
Oh no.
I mean, like, it's not awful, but, like, I get $50 back from each, but at least I don't have to pay.
Hey, there you go. Hey,
But I
last
didn't
year I
realize
got
I had
like
5
150
sources of
back.
income. I had no idea.
You have how many sources of income?
I guess 5 or maybe 4. Like, it was 4 or 5. Like, I just kept getting W-2s, and I'm like, "Damn, I did
Where
some shit."
where have you worked for getting your W-2s? What I
Well,
thought Joe
like,
Sippers,
okay,
like the chamber.
yeah, the chamber, and then, the university, and then,
Oh.
I worked at the bar for a bit last
Oh
year,
yeah,
and
that's
then
right.
I worked at the Rusty Reel Lake Jam. There's
Okay, so you got a W-2 for the Rusty Rail?
No, I got like
A 1099?
1099 NEC. Yeah, a
You made over
non-employee.
$600 as an independent contractor, that's what's up.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
fucked me in the end because like
Yeah.
I didn't there was no taxes. It was just like I got a check. So if
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
like any sort of like, oh, gain? Nah, screw
Nah,
you.
nah, nah, nah,
I was like, should I
because
even
you
file this? This is
yeah,
dumb.
yeah.
But then that's, like,
You should always file your things because, like, yeah, that would be a real bad news
that's
bears if
kinda
you
like
don't.
illegal. So I do.
Yeah.
I did. Fuck that. But yeah, I did. I
In the
did,
great
and
words of
I'm
Ron
approved on
Swanson,
both
income
ends.
tax is illegal.
What?
As in the words of Ron Swanson,
Mm.
income tax is illegal. It's a very libertarian thing, but
We
technically yes.
learned in
But anyway,
school that
um,
taxes are the price of civilization. That's what we taught.
yep. The only thing constant in life is death and taxes.
There it is.
There it
Have
is.
you filed your taxes?
I just got it done today. That's why I was asking.
Good
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
you.
yeah. So I just
What'd
had
you
the
do it
two.
through?
I did Tax Act.
Okay,
So
nice.
typically, when I file taxes, anybody that makes under $73,000 a year in the United States can file their taxes for free.
Yes.
Um, and I have an article that I saved like 4 or 5 years ago that lists out all of the links
Mm-hmm.
of the different places and that portal that you can find those. So typically, I'm able to file with Tax Act and then have it be free.
Yep.
This year, however, I reported my because I did the Cosmic Spruce.
Mm.
That kind of ramped up. So
Yeah.
I re-
Yeah. You
I
had a
reported a
business.
loss. You know, I definitely made a loss. A lot
Yeah.
of it's inventory
Yeah.
that I have over here,
Yes.
but I had to do all my accounting of that, typing in all my receipts, getting it all in to figure out that portion. But man,
Yeah.
um,
You
I'm
done?
above the poverty line. That's nice. You
Hey,
know, last year not so much, but this year, hey,
you're getting
your
there.
boy is out of poverty.
That's exciting. But I hate being on the cusp. I would rather be in poverty and
Yeah.
get all of the fucking benefits than be on this like, "Hey, you're making it out, but we're gonna cut you completely off."
Yep.
Like, fuck off.
Yep.
I was vibing so much harder when I was in
Wait,
school, just
and you
on
got
my,
your
like, link
EBT and
card,
everything.
EBT, all my shit, and I had, like, more energy assistance, like, everything was, like, awesome, and then it was
Nope,
like
you're doing so well in life. Fuck you. Got to pay for
yeah,
everything. Hey,
and you
let's
and I didn't, like,
America.
jump to, like, 100K, like, it'd be different if I got out of
No, you
college and
probably just got
jumped into a
1,000
fuck
more like dollars more, and then
yes,
it's like, oh, here's the $5,000 that you weren't paying for. Good job.
yeah, legitimately. Yeah, yeah, it's freaking stupid.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Oh, it really yeah, it does suck. It's
Yeah.
yeah, adulting is rough.
Hey, but I get some money back, so that is fine with me. It is
Yes, I'm
increased from
glad I don't
last
have to
year,
pay.
and I that's probably because I worked a lot more in 2023 than I did in 2022, um,
Yeah,
which is great.
which is good. Good
Which
for
is
you.
good.
Ramping
Thank
up,
goodness. Yep.
ramping up all the things.
Looking
Yeah, I know.
upwards. Onwards and upwards, my
2024.
friends. 2024.
Well, it's been a good year so far. I'm happy with it.
It's already February, Brittany.
It's already
It's like
February.
it's already the first week of February.
I know. It's time flies, and then Valentine's Day is next week, and Valentine's Day and Ash Wednesday are the same day.
Really?
LOL. Yes. So
LOL.
we start Lent on
Okay.
Valentine's Day. So all those people giving out chocolate, say goodbye to Valentine's Day.
I just imagine there's going to be a whole subset of the population going on very fancy dinner dates wearing ash crosses all over their foreheads.
Absolutely.
And they're going to be like, here's a rose. And also, here's a palm leaf. Praise Jesus. And also, I love you, but I love Jesus more, but I love you.
You're gonna tickle him with a palm
You.
leaf.
I
Oh my
love
god.
you for Jesus, but I love you.
Oh my god. Absolutely. That's exactly how it goes. That's what Josephus is gonna be like, just 100%.
If Jesus had some chocolate, maybe he would have, decided differently. But nobody gave him chocolates on Valentine's Day, and that's
No,
on you.
that's on you guys.
That's all on you guys. Not us, you.
Man. Yeah,
Yeah,
lines up on the same day, weird. Also,
that's
Easter
weird.
is March 31st.
Interesting. So no April Easter.
No April Easter.
I was wondering today. I literally thought, when is Easter? Because
Yeah,
that's
Jamie's
usually I have
birthday.
to.
March
Okay,
31st.
March 31st.
Mhm. Mhm. So, isn't that great? Like, everything is just so early. And are we
Really?
in leap year?
No, it's the
Okay.
20. It has 29.
Oh, yeah, it's 29. Is that like no, leap year
No,
is 28.
because
Cool,
I
cool.
asked Dad the same thing.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Good, good,
He's
good,
like,
good,
no.
good.
And I was
Also,
like,
Dad's birthday
"Son
falls
of
on
a-"
Father's Day this year.
oh, nice. So
Yep.
yeah, Father's Day for Dad, and then Mother's Day usually goes with Mom's birthday,
Hand in hand, sometimes same
which is
day.
pretty kind of crazy that
It's
both of our
kinda
parents
nice.
have it lined up with their respective days.
Yeah. I wonder as kids if they didn't like that. Like, it's Mother's Day and Father's Day. It's not your fucking day. And then now that they're parents, it's like
Was Merle and Noreen really celebrating Father's Day and Mother's Day
good point.
on the
Absolutely not.
farm?
These
I
are
don't
more of a
know.
Hallmark holidays, I bet.
Yeah. That's some fancy
That's
city
true.
shit right there. I don't
It's
know.
also probably not, like, too much in the 50s. I mean, I wonder what they did back in the day, like
I don't
Mother's
even
Day,
know
is
when
that a big deal?
Father's and Mother's Day were inaugurated.
That would be a very interesting
Nebraska's the
thing.
home of Arbor Day.
Yeah, that's true.
That is very
That's
true.
true. That's true. Also, it was just Groundhog Day,
It was
and
just Groundhog Day.
I didn't repeat the day again, so that
Well,
was
you
good.
didn't repeat the day, but Philly Dollar the Phil
Punxsutawney,
Puxatawny Phil
'cause the
did not
last one,
see his shadow.
he
At
dropped last year and it died, right? 3 days later?
yeah, something like that, yeah.
Like, it was, like, fucked.
Oh, shit.
Like, he,
Yeah, no,
like
this one was fine. I watched that little video,
yeah. They
but it's
probably had a different guy handle him. Like, it was, like, pet control coming out.
yeah, the hill that they go is like Gobbler's Knob. Gobbler's Knob
It's called
is
Gobbler's Knob.
yeah. And
Slop
so
of a
there's
knob,
people
like
that
corn
there's
on the
always news
cob.
people that mix it up that that's the name of the town, but that's not the town. That is just the hill.
That's
But
just the hill.
they
Gobbler's
always
Knob.
meet at Gobbler's Knob. Whose knob is this groundhog gobbling? That's what I want to know. This is the like how much wood would woodchuck chuck if woodchuck wood? I want to know how much knob
Nah, goblins been goblin.
this guy's gobbling. This Puxatawny Phil's gobbling. He's got to be gobbling something. Like, how do
How
we?
much nog has Punk's gobble? Oh my god. That's
Groundhog gobble.
gross.
How much knob is
Groundhog gobble.
what a groundhog nobble
Goblin?
gobble knobs?
Gobble gobble knob
Yes,
gobble?
I'll have to put that one. Yeah, I'll have
Just
to
gobble
put
knob.
that one. Hey, but there's a bunch of guys in top hats saying, "Hey, 6 more weeks." Actually, no, it's
Goblin
early
knob.
winter. Goblin knob. It's winter. It's prime knob goblin season.
Holy shit. Punxsutawney Phil is goblin knob. First heard here. He's a knob gobbler. He's a cotton-headed nitmuggins. Oh man. Oh my god. Alright.
Yeah,
I'm losing it.
shit's coming up. It's already 2024. That's kind of what we were trying to say.
It is. And we're in February.
We're in February.
And life's going on. So I'm
Life
excited about this hat. I'm
continues.
excited about next weekend. I'm excited about finishing this hat.
I'm excited about this Friday, dog.
This Friday.
I got moon tricks.
You have moon tricks.
Yeah, and
Where?
guess the crocodile.
Fuck off. That'd be amazing.
That'll be very nice.
One
So
for
far,
the
no
trees.
joining me. So I'm
One
just gonna
for
go by
the
myself to
trees.
another concert. Hell yeah, fuck yeah. How
Hell
we
yeah,
do?
fuck yeah.
Sunderkids, let's go.
It's better that way. It just
It tends to
is.
be better that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And moon tricks.
and moon tricks. So at
You're gonna
actually,
be gallivanting. You might meet some chicks.
but Blastoise just announced he announced his thing at Showbox on the same night. I'm like, oh, man,
Damn.
'cause
That's
that's the
two very
psytrance
different
that.
vibes.
All right,
Yeah,
that's that.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
like,
ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
go
yeah.
Blastoise.
And
What a great
Moontrix is
EDM
like a
DJ.
light
Which is like,
little,
oh
like,
yeah,
"Ooh, yeah,
yeah,
we
with
like wood, we like
instruments,
forest."
yeah, instruments and
Yeah,
singing,
yeah.
yeah.
And the other one's like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." Yeah, your heart would just be bumping. You'd be just rolling in it.
Oh,
That'd
rolling
be
in it.
fire. Maybe 2
Yeah.
different time sets.
Oh, but
Go
like,
from
man, the last time he was here was like 2 years ago at Tacoma Dome because I've
Oh,
been
yeah?
trying to see this guy for a long time.
Blastoise.
I know. And he's just like randomly announces it like a week and a half before the show. I'm like, God damn it. I already
I
bought
wonder
tickets and
what the
Luchas.
bitches.
I
I wonder why
know.
he released that late.
Because like
I
at
guess
the end
Dirt
of
Track
December, I
Rides movie.
always research all of the shows. At least they have like the
Yeah.
first quarter typically scheduled out.
Yeah.
Later in the year, it's usually just the big acts that are available. That's when we
Yeah.
got our Rolling Stones tickets
Yeah,
for
when's that
May.
concert? May
May 15th.
May
Yeah.
15th.
So I'm
When's
actually
Chicago?
Chicago's in September when we're at Giz.
So yeah.
But I'm starting to float the ideas to the boys. I'm like, hey, you should get tickets to Psychedelic Porn Crumpets. I'm like, Matthew, what the fuck are you talking about? You can see like, I'm like, guys,
Yeah.
they're a great rock band. You guys don't go to rock shows. I do. But hey, that's my dirty 30. And then they're like, we got to go now. Like, yeah.
There you
Yeah, you
go.
do. It's May 24th. So I'm gonna
Perfect.
make everybody go to Psychedelic Porn Crumpets.
Fire.
They're a sludgy, great rock band from Australia.
Where are they
Awesome.
playing?
That's a great question. I assume
Psychedelic Porn Crumpets?
Showbox. Psychedelic Porn Crumpets. Yeah. You've heard some of their songs.
I've listened to them a few times.
Yeah. Like I Found God in a Tomato. It's a good song. Yeah. I have their album High Velocity. And yeah, they're great.
There you go.
They're fucking fantastic. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I do love how, like, I don't know about you, but I've tried to make it a dedicated thing where turn off the television, live the vision. That's the goal. So part of that is I just have to listen to music. Like, fuck whatever I'm looking at, but I should put on some tunes.
Yeah.
And homies just keep sending us shit. Like,
what,
good
music-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about, like, last, like, month.
Everybody's sharing music recently,
It's like, yes,
which is
yes,
sick.
yes.
Yeah.
Bring
I'd
it on.
rather someone text me something to like put on in the moment than like, because I'm very bad at that. So then I'd rather just sit in silence, like send me some stuff, and then it just goes, you know.
Yeah,
like that one I sent you, Cat and Lenny, today. Did you listen to that?
Not yet.
That was fire.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, that was a little dirty.
Yeah.
That was nice.
A lot of times I listen to whatever the lifeguards are bumping across the pool.
There you go.
And it's cool because Fabio, he's from Peru, so he just has reggaeton going on all the time.
Oh,
and he's got tickets to Bad Bunny when he comes to town.
That'd
They're
be
like
sick.
$800 tickets. I was like, holy shit.
I bet.
But this is going to be his second concert ever.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Hell yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
He needs to, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna share with him all of the good shows to go to, the ones that I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I didn't mix that.
No.
I am your supervisor.
Separation. Yeah, man.
Dude, if you want some shows, I'll show you some shows.
Yeah. Get those.
I'll tell you where
go
to go.
alone.
I'll
you
tell
interested?
you where to
go.
Yeah.
You know, why wait? Why
wait?
Deal with other people. It's just so much better. Just go.
Yeah. It's cheap.
It's cheap. Go. Yeah, it's just like better. It's better.
Yeah. That's better.
It's better. But yeah. Sick. Dirty 30 all planned.
Dirty 30.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I'm floating the ideas.
I like it.
It's coming up. Just like everything, like most of the things that I'm trying to think and plan for are in June and July, and then just like, oh hey, right before that I turned 30.
Welcome. It's fun. It's superior on this side of the numbers.
We'll find out.
Except, your ribs hurt and
my legs already hurt, so I've
you're already there, so it's like, why be in your 20s? They're annoying. People are weird. 30s, confidence comes. But yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, thank you everybody for vibing with us. This has been Everyday Vibes with the Sunderkids.
Because we're vibing every day.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now.